Look, Masai, I know you like to dress really well, and I've seen you, and you look good in your suits. I think you have. I think you now, the Raptors have more uniform options than you have suits. You have 6 uniform options now, just to make sure that you're aware of that. Talk about the new uniforms, and specifically the one that pays tribute to the Chinese New Year.
We want to create awareness. We want and we want to make people feel good about the game. And I think Adam Silver has done an unbelievable job with even spreading this as much around the world. And we played in London last year. Like we're doing this with our uniforms. We're unique, Joey. We're a unique team, and we have to find a way to reach the globe. We have to figure out a way to build our fan base and build support around the world and make people enjoy basketball, and our fans do it so well. I think our players embrace it. We have international players who really embrace it. We're a global team. We're the only team in the NBA that's outside of the United States. I think we need to embrace it even more. So those jerseys, they'll keep on counting, Joey. We'll keep counting. We'll keep counting those uniforms till it gets to 1 per game.
So let's talk about the team. You talk about the globalism, and last year you had a great season. You came so close. You were the only team other than Golden State to beat the champion Cavaliers, and LeBron was down 3-1, and a superhuman effort. They call him Superman a lot of the time. Well, he really earned the title last year. And look, there were games where you got blown out, but there were games where you guys played incredibly tough basketball and smart basketball and were able to beat the Cavaliers. And there have been some changes in the offseason. You signed DeMar to the big deal. He's in. He was always in to be here. It was never really in doubt. Kyle Lowry is another guy who wears his heart on his sleeve, and we have to congratulate them for winning a gold medal, both of them with Team USA. Some of those games were close, but talk about them winning the gold medals. How do you think that helps DeMar and Kyle in being around that kind of environment?
Well, Joey, you think about it. Join me in thinking about it, and this is how I pinch myself, 3 years ago, we're talking about, breaking up a team. We're talking about trading Kyle. We're talking about all the different things that we were going to do. And then it starts to line up. This is where you need luck in sports, and you need a great culture. You need to give these kids confidence, and you need you really need to empower them in some kind of way. Make them feel the responsibility of performing. Make them feel comfortable with their surroundings and comfortable with playing. And then you go to that, and then you say, these 2 guys were all-stars in their home city. They go to the Eastern Conference Finals, and they both have gold medals. From 3 years ago, look at what they've done, and you can only hope that we continue to grow, as a team. It's not just them, it's all the players. We continue to build and grow and put a platform for them where they try to perform. And for us, it's incredible. The Globe, people talk about the close games, guess what? The United States had probably 3 or 4 players that didn't play. And then secondly, all is catching up, to be honest. The game is so global. Every team comes to play, and every team, I think, wants a chance to compete against them. So it's not going to be those 40-point blowouts by the Dream Team in '92 anymore. It's different, but they persevered, they adjusted, and Coach K did an unbelievable job, and they won the gold medal. So as a team with the Raptors, this helps us tremendously because it builds experience for our guys. They've played basketball in the summer, and now they can rest a little bit and prepare for hopefully a really good season.
One last question, because I know you're in the middle of a lot. The East, there's been some shifting. Dwight Howard's now in Atlanta. You got Al Horford in Boston. We saw what the Bulls did with Rajon Rondo and picking up Dwayne Wade, and you got Jimmy Butler at small forward. And if they stay healthy, they are going to be in the mix. How much more competitive And even Miami with Dragic and Winslow's going to be better, and Chris Bosh may come back, and Hassan Whiteside has really turned into a player. You all of a sudden have an Eastern Conference that 2 years ago was so much below the West on so many levels. That's now a hell of a lot more competitive, isn't it?
Oh, big time. You didn't mention the Knicks, like
Yeah.
who possibly could be better. And then Detroit have slowly grown. Those teams, Orlando added, whether it's Bismarck, whether it's Serge Ibaka, and
Yeah.
so did Washington, so at the end of the day, all of it, everybody looks pretty on paper, including us, you have to go perform. You have to go. Last year we made changes, and quite a few, and in the end our guys had to do it on the court, and they did, so we have to continue to grow. We're more of a growing team rather than add this year, we only added a couple with draft picks and Bollinger, so we want to continue to give the guys the opportunity. We're not only thinking now, we're thinking 2 years from now, we're thinking 3 years from now, or the future of the Raptors. But the Eastern Conference has gone better. We acknowledge that, we know that, and we're going to go out and compete just like we've done every year the last 3 years, and go out and give it our all on the court. And these guys are up for the challenge.